Hi, I'm Catherine. Welcome to my first video. Today I'm going to share a quick half-an-hour project that I made over the weekend. My husband Steve loves a beer, and recently he began learning how to make his own homebrew. Homebrewing is great for our budget. It also allows us to recycle our own waste bottles, and since we're buying less pre-bottled beer, we're reducing how much waste we create in the first place. Part of the process is sterilising and drying bottles to put the beer in, so he needed a rack to dry the bottles on. I've seen a few styles of bottle rack, including the Christmas tree style, but in true the new 20s housewife style, I wanted to use materials that I had laying around the house. This project was made completely from offcuts of timber and was a zero cost project. Now if you don't have these materials laying around, they are readily available at your hardware store for minimal cost. Don't be afraid to improvise by using what you have. For Steve, I made a single bottle rack that holds about 28 bottles. For a standard Cooper's d.i.y beer mix, we need to fill this rack twice, allowing the bottles to dry in between. It is quite easy to adapt this design into a double rack, or even a triple rack by adding more timber lengths and posts, which I'll probably do over time when I get more scrap material. To begin this project, gather the materials, tools and screws. I used framing nails because that's what I had. Any nails will do as long as they're long enough to keep the bottles separated. I used leftover screws from my box of bits in the garage, but if you need to buy some, 40mm timber screws would be more than sufficient for the single rack. You'll need longer screws if you're going to make additional racks to attach to the posts. I needed to cut my base plate timber in half to end up with two 250 by 90 by 18mm foot plates. I then cut my 40 by 40mm posts down to 120mm in length, which is about 20mm longer than the side panels. Attach the posts to the side rails using timber screws. Measure the nail positions from the inside edge of the end posts along the side panels. For my single rack, I positioned the nails at 50mm intervals, which was perfect for the Asahi bottles, but a little bit tight for the pure blonde bottles. If I made this again, I'd probably extend this out to about 55mm. Place an offcut of 40 by 40 timber between the side rails to provide support and move it along the rail as you hammer in the nails. If you're making the double or triple rack, just attach one side rail to the post, add the nails and then screw on the other side rail. Turn the rack over and attach the foot plates from the bottom of the rack. That's it! Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow our journey and see more videos. Happy brewing!